Hello guys, welcome once again. In this short video I'm going to show you how to get the USDT confirmation URL. Yes, I'm doing this short video because of a comment someone left on one of my videos. Okay, so let me quickly get to yes. So you can see from here, this is the video, the comment you can see from here. Okay, so Ruel Amor. Well, let me quickly do a video on this one so that you get to understand what that is. Now, from what I was saying, to get the confirmation URL, you need to first do the transaction first. After you are done with the transaction, then you can get the confirmation URL or payment confirmation URL. So let's get to one of my transactions on on Binance. Okay, I'll quickly go to Binance, and yes, let's get to Binance, and we go into the account. I will just look at one of the complete transactions, then I'll show you what the confirmation URL or the payment URL is. So this is my wallet, and let me take out, okay, let me go to spot. I don't have much here, so don't look at my balance. Okay, we go to the spot wallet, then I'll go to the history. Okay, I'll go to the history. Okay, so we go to history, and from the history we have a lot of transactions over here. We have the deposit, the withdrawals. Okay, so these are deposits. Now let's look at, I'm looking at yes, let's look at the deposit. This is money sent into the account by external, people from somewhere else. So let's look at it. I received okay, let me use the USDT. Okay, let me use the USDT. So this USDT, and let's look at it if you can get the confirmation URL. Now you click on it, yes. Now the confirmation URL may not seem like a normal URL, okay, like the normal website link or something like that. It's simply this, what is called the TXID. Okay, so you look up here, and this is the transaction. Okay, yes. So all that the person is demanding from you is the transaction ID or the confirmation URL. This is it. Now the reason why it is confirmation URL is it simply tells the person that the transaction was effective, it was successful. So when you click on it, okay, let's look at it. Whenever you click on it, it needs to take you to a blockchain explorer so that you can find transaction or all details about the transaction. So let's look at this one. If I click on it, okay, it takes me to blockchain explorer, and it will tell me every details about the transaction. So look, transaction details, and you can see that the 17 USDT was successful. You see the hash is there, the result says success, and the status is confirmed by 200 blocks. So that is it. If the person asks you for the confirmation URL, you need to copy the TXID for the person. That is all. So let's look at when you rather sell out. Let's say you withdraw. Okay, this is a deposit. This means the transaction came from someone else. Now let's go to withdrawal. This is when I personally withdrawn from the account, and let me use this 30 USDT here. Okay, let me use the 30 USDT here for this example. I simply click on this transaction, and you can also see from here that the transaction is still there. Okay, you see the TXID is always present. So by clicking on it, it takes you to the explorer again. Okay, it takes you to the Explorer again, and it gives you the details about the transaction you effected. So look at here, 30 USDT was successful, confirmed by 200 blocks, and this is USDT. Now let me look at the other ones. We have the BNB, we have the Trons. Okay, I sent 100 Trons last time, so let me check that one. You click on it, you see that there is a TXID as well. Let's click on it. It takes us to the blockchain explorer. So anytime the person asks you for the transaction, okay, transaction URL or confirmation URL or payment confirmation URL, it's simply the TXID. Okay, now one thing about it is that you can simply copy this, go into the blockchain explorer, paste it, and still get the details. Okay, and still get the details. Let me simply copy this, and let me go to my browser and go to what do you call it? So let me go to, let me just do it like this. Okay, I'll just go back. This is the Tron scan. Okay, the Tron scan. So when you look at the top here, if you want to check, for example, someone sends you a wallet address, if even you want to see the number of or the amount in that wallet, you simply come and paste the account in this particular search area. Okay, you just paste it, then you do your search. But let me paste this one here, the TXID that we copied. Let me paste it here and then do the search. So you can see 100 Trons. You see that I've gotten all the information here, and it's clearly 100 Trons. You can see it clearly. 100 Trons were sent to this address, and the result was successful and confirmed by 200 blocks. Okay, so guys, that is it. If you want to know the confirmation URL, it's simply the TXID. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, guys. Let's meet in our next video. Thank you.